I would actually like to welcome on stage to have a little discussion with me about the opportunities around AI, Will Chen, Deputy General Manager, Wireless Business Group, MediaTek. Will, it's great to see you. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for the opportunity to invite me here to share MediaTek's vision in AI.
Hey, I don't know if they came to see me or came to see you, but I know that people always appreciate, I always appreciate hearing about MediaTek's view of where things are going. You've always been an amazing partner for us. So, let's just jump into it, right? I spent a lot of time on AI. It's playing a pivotal role in the future of mobile platforms. Talk us through your AI strategy. How does this align with your vision for the innovation of AI?
Okay. MediaTek strives to be a technology leading company, enabling cutting-edge products and services to enrich everyone's life. So continuous innovation and breakthroughs in AI technology will empower us with the ability and opportunity to provide groundbreaking experiences. And from an analytical AI to generative AI and even upcoming agentic AI, MediaTek is actively engaged in research and development to help to lead the industry, enabling very impressive AI technology. And we think the mobile platform is the best platform for AI innovation. As it has the largest application ecosystem, sufficient computing power, and the most user data and longest usage time. So we aim to leverage our mobile flagship SoC to accelerate the evolution of the AI ecosystem together with our partners. So rather than to creating a generative AI super applications, we think it's more crucial to enable the whole ecosystem. We need to help them to fully utilize the edge-side AI capability. And we think we can help them to provide transformative experiences unlike any before. So our latest flagship SoC, the Dimensity 9400, we have pioneered the Dimensity Agentic AI Engine to help OEM, our smartphone designers, and ecosystem partners to enable AI features more and more in the future. And as all the results and achievements, we think we can leverage from mobile platform to our entire product lines. So we can provide everyone a new smart life. So that's our strategy, I think.
That's great. So when you think about, you brought about AI bringing this to consumers, right? And that's what's so much about what MediaTek does, what makes you guys so great. How are these innovations going to enhance someone's everyday mobile interaction? How do you think about that?
We continue to explore the ways to enhance the experience in users' daily operation, users' daily command scenarios. And for those applications people love and use all the time, every day, for example, like camera or video, we use AI to provide experiences that were previously unattainable. For example, AI object removal when you take pictures, or AI super resolution for 100x telephotography, and AI noise reduction or AI gaming features. We want to give people more reasons to use their phone longer with better experiences. But on the other hand, we also committed to create intuitive and user-friendly mobile interactions, because we know every second your day counts, right? So we are working on integrating AI capabilities into operating systems and personal assistants with Google and smartphone designers. We want to deliver a more smart and user-friendly interface that to help the user perform multi-step operations across apps. And we believe sooner or later, the agentic AI will come. AI will be able to understand users' intents with situation awareness, and even to give you appropriate suggestions and even autonomous action without your input. So we think this is the transition from just being smart to agentic.
So super smart agent in our pockets, I guess.
Yeah, sounds like scary, right? Yeah. And we think the ongoing experience breakthroughs by AI will gradually shift from quantitative to qualitative changes. And for the next generation of smartphone, we think that the experience will completely transform from the traditional touch design user experiences. They were totally different.
No, that's great. So you guys have been on this road for quite some time, right? You guys have been integrating AI in multiple products, TVs, now the phone, et cetera. What are some of the challenges that you guys are observing or encountered thus far?
Okay, I think the biggest challenge is to predict the AI capability and the computational boundaries of edge-side SoC. Actually, its more suitable solution is edge cloud collaborating models, combines a personalized model on your device with a super knowledgeable model in the cloud. This is a better way. Given the high demands of power, budget, and performance need and thermal control in your mobile products, we think the edge model size will be optimized to around or less than 4 billion parameters to support edge understanding, edge image, and user intent perception capabilities for those privacy and personalized services. But however, even models with 1 to 4 billions are still very big, right? So to meet the performance and the power budget needs and thermal balance for users' daily use, one of the most critical challenge is how to provide the best system power efficiency, including CPU, GPU, and NPU. So to optimize the system power efficiency relies on MediaTek's deep insights of user scenarios and the technological breakthroughs in both software and hardware design of SoCs. And I think beyond technology, Android ecosystem itself presents a significant challenge. Because unlike iOS, Android ecosystem, we have diversity of smartphone brands, different segment products, and different SoC platforms, right? So applications developers are very difficult to use edge AI capabilities. But the entire ecosystem of the partners is very proactively to join us to accelerate the standards establishment. So we are confident we will overcome this challenge very soon, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, you talked a lot about the developer challenges of AI, and you guys are obviously working towards solving those as well. So, when you introduced the Dimensity 9400, that incorporates Arm's v9 architecture, which talked about enhanced performance and security. How do you see Arm v9 kind of enabling you to balance power efficiency with AI?
Okay, by using the latest TSMC 3nm process to create our second generation OP-core flagship SoC with Arm v9 architecture with large cache design, Altogether, this has significantly improved the whole system power efficiency. This has evaluated AI capabilities to new heights across various scenarios, from image generation to video generation, from language dialogue to multimodal understanding, achieving comprehensive AI experiences and functionality. This is very great. And we can do the optimal power efficiency at all times.
Thanks, Will. One more question. Looking ahead, like towards the future, how do you see AI evolving? I mean, you mentioned a little bit about agentic, but what do you think are these future opportunities for MediaTek and Arm to kind of drive this future AI transformation?
Okay, we are confident in a continued leadership of AI on mobile platforms. And in the near future, the market will witness the revolutionary mobile interaction experiences transformation. And we will see more and more powerful and interesting image, video, gaming features by AI. So we believe AI will effectively accelerate the smartphone replacement cycle. And MediaTek will play a leading role in promoting edge AI through smartphone, then leverage it to different product lines, following our ambition to bring beneficial AI everywhere, from smartphone to smart home and smart mobility. And on this great journey, Arm is the most partners, and with Arm's leading technology and continuous innovation in CPU, GPU, and APU architectures, which empower MediaTek to provide the best power efficiency solution for edge devices. So we look forward in continuing our deep collaboration in AI to accelerate the arrival of agentic AI era together. Yeah, I think.
Thanks, Will. Really, really helpful and interesting topics there. So thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you, Chris.
Thanks. Next, I have the distinct pleasure to introduce Robert Wang. Robert is the Managing Director of AWS for Taiwan and Hong Kong. Please welcome Robert to the stage. Robert, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me, Chris.
AWS, yet another one of my favorite. I'm having all my favorite children on the stage today, evidently. MediaTek, AWS, et cetera. But no, you guys have been an awesome partner for us.
Thank you.
And obviously are doing some amazing things. I mean, you guys are the leader in cloud computing. You've got a wide range of services. And you've also been a leader in doing your own chips for accelerating some of these cloud workloads. And so can you share a little bit about AWS's cloud strategy, and specifically talked about AI so much today, how does AI fit into that strategy?
Yeah, right. Thanks, Chris. If I may borrow this slide to explain to our audiences today, right, about our AI strategy, all the way from machine learning, AI to generative AI, right? So we're a platform providing a variety of services and giving as flexible as possible, as many as possible choices for our customers on demand, right? So in terms of developing all those machine learning and AI, Gen AI things, first layer, you need to have a computing power. That's where, we have a strategic collaboration with Arm all the way back to 2018. We have a processor called Graviton, Gen 1, 2018, all the way to 2023 last year, Gen 4. It provides a solid foundation for people to start with. And then together with the A platforms that we call SageMaker, which is a fully managed machine learning platforms, so it allows our customers, in one hand, leveraging Graviton Arm core, Graviton computing power, and then grow different framework on top, and then at the end, come up with something that want to address or to solve. And then a bit about generative AI, right? So at the platform layer 2, we have a platform called Bedrock, right? That allows our customers and our partners to leverage that platform. And then, if you look at the right-hand side, to freely access to all these emerging large language models, which is very, very critical and very competitive nowadays. They're competing with each other, right? So with the Bedrock platforms, you can freely, securely, and then based on your corporate data governance rules to access all these large language models. And then there are more models to come, right? Probably specialized in certain use cases or specific industries. And on top of that, the third layer, at the very top of the generative AI stacks that we have, is actually to allow you, with a different application. For example, here are a couple examples that we use as our internal example, but there are more applications to come from the ecosystem, right? So the examples that we have is Amazon Q for developers, right? That actually help programmers to do coding things, right? So they really yield their time and efforts to something more productive or valuable. While on the other hand, we have Amazon Q for business, right? That allow enterprises to develop the applications of a different kind to address their pain point and needs. So this gives you a very clear snapshot about Amazon Web Services overall idea and a strategy in terms of developing all this, AI, machine learning, generative AI. But it's also coming from our very simple and clear ideas, developing all these building block services, right? We don't want, our customers or partners to fall into a kind of a lock-in scenarios that can only use some specific things that either provided by whoever ecosystem or by ourselves. Instead, an open and a flexible on-demand platforms. So it's a platform of choices that our customers are allowed to use anything they want.
Thanks, Robert. That's super helpful, and it just hits me that the kind of idea that it's very similar to kind of what I talked about, which of course hardware is important and having performant hardware, but in this new world of AI, this software stack and kind of deciding on how much of it do you want to build yourself versus how much you want to leverage the broader ecosystem becomes a really important thing. And I think when you're building hardware in the future, kind of running Linux on it, which was kind of the requirement to ship in the past, probably not good enough, right?
No,
I mean,
right.
You really have to be thinking about a bigger, broader software story for the future of AI. So you mentioned SageMaker, which is one of the aspects of that higher in the stack. So, it's a powerful machine learning service, widely used for model deployment. How does the ARM architecture optimize AI performance on SageMaker, and what are your users' experience?
Yeah, that was very powerful and fundamental back in, before the Gen AI, started to become popular and whatnot. Of course, theoretically, all this theories and academic studies was there for decades, right? And it's been accelerated in recent years. But back to our cooperation with ARM, it was really started quite early, right? As you can see at the left-hand side, our first ARM core processor, Graviton Generation 1, was introduced and launched to the market back in 2018, right? 2019, Gen 2, 2021, Gen 3, 2023, Gen 4. And then amazingly, it's actually improved quite a lot, right? Saving energy is up to 60% with more computing power and then more cores, super good performance. And that actually provides a solid foundation, as you can see at the green box, right? There's a handful, almost a dozen of different Graviton instances, right? Based on different computing power, clock speed, size of the memories. So again, different instances allowed our customers to freely address their different workload needs. And on top of that, right, you see the second layer, it's actually helped to bridge you into different data, right? Without quality data, you don't have a quality AI, right? Mm-hmm. So allowed you to access different database technology and the service instances that we have, and then bridge that to SageMaker platform. Again, this is a fully managed machine learning platform and services that we have that allows you to leverage, see what is on top of that, right? That's a different machine learning frameworks, AI framework, PyTorch, TensorFlow, Hugging Face, and Llama. And there are more to come. I mean, for all the boxes I'm showing here at the different layer, it will keep growing, right? And then that's why we're so excited about the cooperation with Arm, right? And leveraging Arm core to develop all these Graviton-based processes. And I believe in the future, we have more Graviton instances to come, which will provide you more cost-effective and then powerful energy saving. You know, people are worrying about all this, ESG issues nowadays. And so, cutting your carbon footprint, leveraging the cooperation of Arm and then AWS, the Graviton core, is a super good approach. And then we have customers around the world expressing themselves, cutting their carbon footprint, leveraging our common products.
Yeah, I mean, customization for the hardware is definitely, for maximizing the tight coupling and getting that maximum power efficiency and performance has been a key trend that I don't think we're going to see stopping in the infrastructure space. So, looking ahead, how do you guys see AI evolving in the cloud, and how do you see our partnership between AWS and Arm kind of shaping the future?
Yeah, I think the cooperation with Arm is really, really mutually strategic. Arm has a dual role with Amazon. We're strategic partners and then developing all this ecosystem. And then Arm is also our big customers using all these EDAs. And I have a slide sharing with you some interesting end-to-end Arm cooperations, right, all the way from cloud to the edge. Right? So I mentioned earlier in our previous two Q&As about how we work with each other generating all this Graviton Arm core based Graviton processes in the past 6 years. And it's not only providing computing power of a different kind in the cloud, on the cloud, but extended, right, all the way to the edge. So I just put some video clips here to share our audiences today, right? For example, you see drone here that helping Amazon delivering our products to our customers at the remote area, rural areas. There's so many Arm core processors, microcontrollers, and then sensors inside of it. Not only is actually finding itself, finding the proper way or route and then sending to the right location in time, but also it is an AI data ingestion platform that will be actually sending a lot of data back to the brain, right, back to the cloud for further algorithm refinement. And then we have a very famous Alexa. Alexa has been cranking out so many generations, and there are so many Arm core inside each Alexa. And I believe, with Arm's assistance and then with the faster growing Gen AI technologies, and our Alexa will become smarter and smarter. And then we have, back in our warehouse, we have robots of a different kind. In total, there are 750,000 robots. Currently, it's not tomorrow, now. Working with our colleagues around the world on a daily basis, shipping 12 million parcels every day. And that relies on a lot of Arm core processors, microcontrollers, sensors, everything, right? And then not to mention about our faster growing, global #1 e-reader, Kindle. And thank you very much. I believe a lot of you are Kindle customers as well.
I'm a customer.
Thank you very much. And then Just Walk Out, right? Just Walk Out store that you don't need to queue to check out. There are also scenario use cases that leveraging so many Arm technologies. So I'm so excited about the future. I'm sure, and then so agree with Chris, the vision that you just shared, right? 100 billion, 2025, right? For sure, right? With the collaboration. And by the way, not only we're doing this for Amazon, we're doing this for the entire ecosystem as well. So we have enabled, certified, and actually work together with lots of you sitting in the audience, is developing Taiwanese-based or your branded kind of smart solutions, and then help you to scale that around the world, and building on top of the very scalable AWS platforms. So I don't know how all this can happen without ARM.
Well, I mean, it doesn't happen without ARM, but it doesn't happen with this ecosystem. And I think that what's powerful about Amazon is you guys obviously are a very vertical company, both from the data center side and kind of the end products that you kind of touched upon, whether that be your trucks and your factories, stuff like that. But I do think there's this idea of, the services, right? And Will talked about how, it's really a cloud edge collaboration, right? There's going to be AI on the edge, AI on the cloud. That also means that the software frameworks you're going to want to try to share as much, right? So again, getting back to that opportunity around how do you leverage a cloud to edge story? How do you leverage that kind of ability to quickly move those workloads is going to become so important as we build these devices. So again, Robert, thank you so much for coming and spending time with me today. Thanks for spending time with our audience. Can we give Robert a little bit of applause?
Thank you. Thank you, Chris.
Thanks, Robert.
Thank you all.
Well, that's going to wrap it up for me, but we've got another great speaker coming up. Thank you very much. Really appreciate you all coming here. Have a great ARM Tech Symposium and enjoy all the demos and all the sessions. We've got a new guest speaker coming up next. Thank you.